This is a 2016 Winnebago Travato 59K, and that is the rear bath, which we're really excited to check out. We did catch a glimpse of this RV a few months ago, but we didn't get to look through it extensively, and now we can go back through and see if it's something we can live out of full time. Now, we've heard that the 2017 model has a slight difference, and we'll talk about that once we get inside. Now, similar to the era that Joe walked through, this also has a big sliding door. And there is a screen door as well. Definitely good enough to keep the bugs out. There's an awning that runs across the top of the RV. And there are tie downs on the side. Coming into the RV, there are two chairs in the front, the driver and passenger seat, and they do swivel. And this is really comfortable. It's nice and bouncy. I really like it. And I have to say, I like that it's a fabric instead of leather, so there's more room to breathe. But right here is a workstation. And I think this would be perfect for Joe. This is where he loves to work in our current coach. This is really nice. Or you can just sit here real quick and grab a quick bite to eat. This is really comfortable. Now, right next to me, there is a storage compartment, and it would be great for shoes and little knickknacks. And there's also a little storage compartment behind the driver's seat. Right above the driving compartment is a small storage area. Now, coming into the kitchen, my favorite part, there is a 2-burner gas stove, and they're the same size. There is a sink with a flip-up cover. Now, there are quite a few accessories in the sink, but it is one fairly decent sized metal sink in here. I really like how creative people can get with putting stuff into small spaces. Now, there is a nice window in the kitchen that I really like, and the thing I like about this kitchen window is that it opens. Above the kitchen are 2 cabinets, and these do pass through, and it's fairly decent amount of storage in here. And I like the push button latch. Now, below the kitchen counter, over here we have a built-in cutting board, or you can use it as additional prep space. Right below it is a convection microwave oven. And underneath that, more storage for all of your kitchen essentials. And even more storage. Next to the microwave is a fridge. There's a small freezer compartment up here. Just enough room for some ice and ice cream. And there is a latch here, so it can stay secure when you're driving down the road. Now, to the right side of the kitchen counter, there are 2 outlets for plugging in my waffle iron and anything else that I need in the kitchen. There's also a light switch. And right above the kitchen area is a fan. There's also a television antenna. Now, as you come in to the left-hand side, you're going to find your fire extinguisher, your step in and out switch, the coach battery on-off switch, 2 outlets, the awning in and out switch, as well as the awning light on and off switch. And right above this is a Jensen television that's on a swing arm. Above that are 2 light switches, and then the Jensen stereo system. There is a bit of a compartment down here where you can get cable television, more outlets. Now, this is the bedroom area. The big difference between 2016 and 2017 is Winnebago has added the ability to add cushions in the middle and make this a king-size bed. Now, the way these beds are split works out well for us because the bed to my left is, I would say, maybe half a foot shorter than the one on the right. So if we got this, Joe can sleep on this side and have his feet dangle, and I can sleep on this side. Now, the bed in here is really comfortable. They have springs on the bottom of the cushions. And I would say for a Class B, this is probably one of the most comfortable cushions that I've sat on. Now there is also an adjustable headrest on both sides. I do like the big windows in the back here, and both of them can be opened, and there's a screen cover. The passenger side bed does have storage underneath. And it's a fairly decent amount of room. There is also storage above both beds. And there is a good amount of room in here. You can put all of your clothes up here. Actually, this is perfect because I think there's more storage on this side. And if I sleep on this side, I could have all this storage for my clothes, and Joe can have the limited storage on this side. Now on both sides, there is a USB plug-in, as well as a overhead light. This side also has all the control panels. So you have your Zamp solar charge controller, your tank monitor, your LP valve, the power control system. You also have the heating system as well as additional light switches. Right in the middle of this RV is the AC unit, and the control switch is right on it. So you can control the speed as well as the temperature right here on the AC unit. And now the rear bath. I really like this layout for the rear bath. There is a good amount of storage in here, and there is a closed rod so you can hang things in here. There are 3 drawers. Have I mentioned how much I like these push latches? Obviously you have a toilet that I'm sitting on, standard RV toilet. But this is really cool. It's a flip down sink. And you have the faucet that comes right out here. And then when you're done, you just lift this up and there's a drain and all the water goes in there. Now there is also a shower. This is a wet bath. Again, really nice shower head for an RV this size. And there is an on and off switch. Now you might be wondering, how do I keep everything from getting wet? They do have snap buttons all around the shower, and a curtain snaps around here. So when you're showering, it protects everything from getting wet. I do like the mirror that's right here. And there is a little bit of storage right behind it for all of your medicine and stuff like that. And coming out, we've got our handy dandy toilet paper protector over here. Don't want that getting wet when you're showering. And then on this side, we have additional outlets, a 12-volt plug, another light switch, the water pump, and an outdoor shower. There is additional storage down below, and a hose for your outdoor shower. And if you're really worried about security, they did install an extra latch back here, so when these doors are closed, you can latch it on, sort of like what they have in those hotel rooms. Now, unfortunately, this coach cannot tow the Jeep. The tow capacity on this is 3,500 pounds. There is a connection for the LP back here where you can connect things like your barbecue. Now, in terms of tank capacity on this thing, the gas tank is 24 gallons, the freshwater tank is 23 gallons, and the black and gray tanks are each 13 gallons. And there is an LP tank on here as well, and that is 6 gallons. I'm really excited to check out the 2017 Travato in this layout, especially with the new bed configuration. Let me know what you thought of the Travato, leave me a comment below, and I'll see you next time.